So on March 20th, this happened, and it was an experience and an opportunity I'll never forget, so I had to share it with you.
All right, so shall we move on? I am so excited about this next guest because I rarely meet anyone with my name spelled like how my name is spelled. Usually Shayla is spelled with a Y. My niece's is, but almost never with an I. But I finally found my I twin, and she's a doula. Her name is Shayla Simone, the owner founder of a Goddess Garden Birth. There isn't a time she says she can recall where she didn't have a love for children and healing. As time went on, she came to realize that healing was not only her passion, but it was her purpose. Speaking of which, please welcome to the stage my name twin, Shayla Simone. Woo-hoo!
Hi!
How are you,
Hello!
Shayla?
I'm so good. How are you?
I'm good. I am so blessed to meet you because, like I said, I have met many people named Shayla, all with Y's, but never a Shayla with an I in the exact same place that mine is. So I welcome you to the Sisterly Kiss
I
Marketplace.
thank you so much for having me, and I will tell you why you haven't encountered that before because my name, I was named kind of after you. My mother, we used to live in New York. I'm from New York City, and
Oh,
yes, and so she had contacted you 20 something years ago now, and she was like, I love your name. I love the way you spell it. And she wanted to name me the same. And so I am Shayla. You actually used to give me a shout out on my birthday every year.
what is your mom's name?
Yolanda. My
Oh,
birthday is around the time of your brother, something with your brother,
when is your birthday?
August 13th.
Oh, my nephew.
Oh,
My
your
nephew's
nephew. Okay.
birthday is August 13th.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yes,
Oh
full
my
circle
God.
moment. Full circle.
Isn't that something? Because I was going to say, only Shaylas that I do know of are Shaylas that people, listeners along the way have said they
Yes.
named their daughters after me, but never, I didn't think, I am
Yes.
totally mind blown right now. Mind
I'm mind blown to be talking to
blown.
you. It's amazing.
This
I've
is
heard
a
of this.
full circle moment that, wow, that
Yes,
your mom would be listening to the radio at the time that she's carrying you. And we're here
we're here.
talking about you being a doula, bringing
Isn't that crazy?
life into this world. What a full circle moment. Mind
Completely.
blown. Wow.
Yes.
So I'm going to ask you to take it away because I have to process this moment.
Ugh,
This is really a mind blowing moment for me. I just
yeah.
can't describe it any other way. And I'm going to give you my number later on so you can give it to your moms. I need to
Ugh,
talk to her because I know that I know several of my as I call them, radio family that
yes.
have come to me over the years and told me things like this. But I need to put her face. She can give me the situation where we were in to help me
Right.
remember. So tell everybody about the goddess. What is it? Is it called Goddess Garden Birth? Is that
Yes. A
okay?
goddess garden birth. I am a full spectrum doula and certified perinatal mental health specialist. And I specialize in traditional and holistic birth support. So when we as women we get pregnant, we've kind of been conditioned to fall into the systemic way of doing things. So we go to the hospital, we get the doctors, and we just follow this cycle, and we've kind of lost touch with the sacredness of birth. And that is what doulas and birth support bring back into that space. So we support you from the time you reach out to us to the time you give birth and beyond to make sure that you have the best experience possible. And for me, as a Black woman, it's all about connecting us back with our traditions and the ways of our ancestors and making sure that that sacredness is brought back into our lives, into our children's lives, and we learn how to support each other again in a way that we haven't in a long, long time.
Yeah, I know a lot of people right now during this COVID season are very concerned about going into a hospital now.
Yes.
So a lot of people are considering doulas, but how does insurance and things of that nature factor into working with you for childbirth?
So, doulas are not medical professionals. We are a mental, emotional, and informational support. So, I'm here to just be with you. I am your
Oh,
sister in this process, and I'm here to make sure that you have the information and the resources that you need to make the best decisions possible for you, your baby, and your family. And whatever that looks like, however I can be of help and support to you, I'm 100% here for you.
oh, okay then.
Mhm.
So, um, take us through exactly if someone was to hire you as their
Mhm.
doula. Take us from, well, I know it's a long process
Yeah.
because from the beginning of the pregnancy to the ending, but give us a little insight as to what exactly um, are the steps that you would go through. Can you help with finding someone who can help to give them to give birth at home birth?
Yes, so I'm among a many colleagues that are midwives.
Mhm.
So I can help connect you with a midwife that fits you and your family. Everybody's different. Everybody's family looks different. So you want to make sure that your birth support, whether that be your doula and your midwife, is people who match with and mesh with the way you and your family do things. There is a birth support. There's a doula, a midwife for everybody. So I can help get you with a midwife. I can help connect you with some highly recommended doctors if that's the route that you choose to go. But when you come on with me, we have a free consultation. I talk to you. We just get to know each other. You ask me all the questions. My main thing with my clients is making sure that they learn how to reclaim their autonomy, especially within this medical system. We can get lost in just going along with whatever we're being told and whatever we're being recommended. And
Right.
so I want to make sure that we learn how to just take some of that power back, learn how to do our own independent research so that when we come to these spaces, we know what we're talking about. We have a good grasp of the direction that we would like to go in, but we're still open to, listening to the professional as they are the professional, but still maintaining that sense of, okay, I feel confident in knowing that I can sit in front of this doctor, not feel intimidated, and still, hold my own and make sure that I'm getting quality care. That's that's so important. We don't really see a whole lot of that now. You sit with the doctor or medical professional for 5 or so minutes, and it's kind of quick in and out, and you feel a disconnect to the person that's supposed to be caring for you and caring for the life of your child. So it's making sure that you have all the information, all the resources. So they ask me the questions. And if they like me and I like them, then we come together, they sign on as a client. And then from there, we're working on things from nutrition, exercise, making sure that they have the information and resources. And then when it comes time for a little closer to the birth, we're working on birth planning. What do you want your birth to look like? What kind of birth do you want to have? Do you want to have a water birth? Do you want to have a home birth? Do you want to
And
have a hospital birth? There's
wow.
so many different things that you can do with birth. And so we work on that. And then birth time, baby's on the way. I'm right there with you. I'm in the thick of it with you. I'm physically supporting you. I'm making sure you're moving your body. I'm helping you relieve some of that pain through different holistic methods. And then baby's here. I support you and baby in your bonding time. And then afterwards, if you need some postpartum support, because postpartum can be rough. There's so many different factors that come into play. So I'm there for you through that as well. And then on that end, I'm a certified perinatal mental health specialist. So when it comes to mental health, we tend to think, just regular everyday people, anxiety, depression, all of those things. But birth creates a special kind of mental health concern that isn't really addressed as often as it should be. So, as a perinatal mental health specialist, I'm able to help you look out for signs of postpartum depression. I'm able to help you, just make sure that after your body being so open and giving birth, that everything comes together, that you and baby are at peace, and that you kind of transition into this new phase of your life as smoothly as possible.
Mm. You know what? Everything you described is something that I sure could have used in 1990. I had a book. I can't remember what the name of the book, but I think a lot of new mothers around 1990 might remember this book that told you every step. It had a chapter for everything. So I used to carry that thing around
Yes.
like a Bible.
Is
And
it what to
everything that
expect
was,
when you're expecting?
that's it.
Yep.
What to expect when you're expecting. I
Mhm.
used to carry, by the time I had my daughter, it was tattered and torn.
Yes.
Everything that was happening to me, I was looking in this book. So it, I wish that I would have known about doulas when I was pregnant with my daughter in 1990, because everything you just said, you could have spoken, and it would have been so much, a lot more comforting coming from
Yeah.
a person,
Yeah.
as opposed to the book. So I thank you so much for all that you do. And I see that your mom is in the
Yes,
comments.
she is. She sure is.
Yolanda Pringle and your grandmother,
Yes.
Phyllis Pringle, is in the comments. So thank
Yes.
you, ladies, for joining me. I am going to get your number, and I will be contacting you soon to try to catch up again after
Thank you
all
so
these
much.
years. So tell us what it is that you're giving one of our lucky viewers.
So, as a part of the work that I do, it's very community centered.
Mhm.
So, I have a community fund that's called the AGGB Community Birth Basket, and which is some stuff over here. We collect different things like diaper bags and blankets and the essentials to give for free to parents in the community that are struggling just to have the basics. So, a little expanded version of that is I'm coming out with my own line of baby items and particularly diaper
Oh,
bags. And I'm a painter, so I painted that up there. Um, so these diaper bags will be hand painted. They will have my artwork on them.
oh.
So today I'm offering one special person a custom design and painted diaper bag, and they will receive the canvas version of it as well.
What a beautiful gift.
Mhm.
Custom made diaper bag
Yes.
from Shayla
Yes.
Simone, the doula of A
Yes.
Goddess Garden Birth. Now, all you have to do is put goddess into the
Mhm.
comment box, goddess in the comment box, and you will be considered into the raffle for the diaper bag custom made by Shayla. Wow, that is beautiful. I see a little bit of the painting. We can't see all of it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Oh, there it is. Yes. So, okay, you see the work that she does. All right. Think about that as a diaper bag. And that is what she's giving away today. So
Yes.
put goddess in the comment box. And how do we get in touch with you, Shayla?
You can find me on Instagram at a Goddess Garden Birth, Facebook at a Goddess Garden Birth, and my website is www.agoddessgardenbirth.com.
Well, I tell you, you have given me a gift today. One
Oh, you have.
not expecting whatsoever. I thought that I was meeting somebody named Shayla, and it was like, wow, I have
Yes.
never met anybody. But the gift you gave me in telling me that story is something that I think, during this time, as a radio personality here in New York, you have to get on the air every day and act like,
Hmm.
the world is a wonderful place. And I think my audience expects me to be transparent with them and let them know when I'm
Yeah.
affected by certain things. So my audience knows when I'm affected by certain things that happen in my life. Today, I think they also can sense that you brought such a smile to my heart today, you
Oh,
and your mom, and just this story really has given me some light today. So thank you for giving me a new birth for this first day of spring. Thank you. Thank you.
thank you. Thank you so much
Oh
for
my
having this
gosh.
platform. I'm so gracious. And this is just to have this full circle moment with you, my namesake. And it's just a blessing. And I'm so
It
grateful
is
for it.
totally a full circle moment. Thank you very much, Shayla
Thank
Simone.
you.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye bye. Oh, Shayla. What was, huh? That's amazing. An amazing story. you can't make this stuff up, folks. You can't. Who knew? I was speaking into the spirit of her mother as she was carrying her, and she named her Shayla just from loving the name. And now, some 20 odd years later, I get to meet the woman who helps other women bring life into this world. Uh, just amazing. So we're going to continue since we're talking about all these spiritually good feelings.
Talk about amazing. Like a once in a lifetime kind of thing, right? I'm just so grateful to Shaila Scott for being given the opportunity to come on Sisterly Kiss Marketplace and to just talk about what a doula does and who I am and what my business is all about. And I'm just so grateful and elated. Like I'm still speechless. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you all and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. But I doubt it. Anywho, I hope you guys have a great one. Continue to show love and support. Make sure you donate to the AGGB Community Birth Basket. That link will be down below in the description. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.